Hello, welcome back. First of all, I want to thank the 514 subscribers that have subscribed to the channel. So thank you very much to all 514 of you. And I started the channel in February, the 4th of February this year. And thanks to you, the viewers, I've got 80,000 views. And I'm very grateful for that. I never thought that I'd get that many views. But in the last couple of months, it's really taken off. And some days I get 1,000 views a day. And that makes me really happy. So I want to thank you, the subscribers and the people who watch these videos. And I want to thank those people who press the like button. The like button is actually important because Google, the Google search engine, promotes the videos with a lot of likes. And so the videos that have a lot of likes on them, the Google search engine lifts them up. And so that's a big help. So thank you to all of you who've pressed the like button. So thanks again. And I just bought a new gun. I ordered it yesterday. I'm in South Australia. So now it's going to take me about a month before I get it because I've got to get a permit to acquire. And they'll post it to me, and then the police will post it back to me, and then I'll go to the gun shop and collect the gun. So in a few weeks' time, you will find out what gun I bought. But as soon as I buy that gun, the first thing that I am going to do is go to the pattern board at the club. And if you go to your gun range, the least used item of equipment is what? It's the pattern board. But the pattern board is the most crucial thing at that club. Why? Because we need to know where our gun shoots. So as soon as I get my new gun, I'm going to spend a lot of time on that pattern board to make sure that I've got a mental image of the size of my spread, the evenness of my spread, and that the gun shoots where I think it does. Okay, so in a few weeks' time, I'm going to do a review of my new gun. So enough talk. What is this video about? This video is about fine-tuning our gun. We want to be lean, mean, clay-breaking machines. And we can't do that unless we fine-tune our gun. So what is fine-tuning our gun? Well, once we've got our gun fit sorted out, and there's a video on gun fit, and we have a consistent gun mount, then we're on our way to good scores. But if we want good, consistent scores, we've got to pattern our gun, and we've got to know exactly where that gun shoots. So before you go to the pattern board, it's important to know that if you lift the stock, the gun will shoot higher. If you lower the stock, the gun will shoot lower. And for down the line, the chokes are generally 3/4 and full. So once we've got all that out of the way, we pattern our gun. And so we pattern the gun with cartridges that we are going to consistently use. And so we don't pattern it with cartridges that we might shoot every now and then. Once we found a cartridge that we like, we stick with that cartridge. So we pattern the gun at 35 yards. So we stand 35 yards away from that pattern board because that is where the kill zone is for the clays. We stand about 15 yards from the trap house. The clay travels another 20-25 yards. So we're killing that clay at about 35 to 40 yards. So we stand 35 yards from the pattern board. And then we will see what our spread is. Now, when we're at that pattern board, we don't aim with the bead on the gun. We put a little cross on the pattern board, the paper, but we don't aim the shotgun. We don't mount it, look along the rib and the bead and shoot. What we want to do is replicate what we do when we're shooting a clay. So we mount the gun, we look at the cross on the pattern board and we shoot, because that'll tell us whether with our gun mount and everything else, whether we're shooting left or right, it will tell us a lot. It will not only pattern the gun, but it'll tell us where we actually shoot. So to pattern that gun, we don't look at the barrels, because we never look at the barrels when we shoot at the clays. So when we're on that pattern board, we load the gun up, we mount it, we look at the cross that's on the pattern board 35 yards away, and we shoot. And so we shoot 4 cartridges from the bottom barrel, then we change paper, and we shoot 4 cartridges from the top barrel. And in a lot of trap guns, the top barrel shoots a little flatter because it's your second shot and the clay is flattening out, so you want it to shoot a little bit flatter. So after having done that, we go and look at the pattern board. And this is what we really want to see. We want to see a pattern that we've shot at the cross, but the pattern is a bit higher. And that's really what we want. So having shot those 4 shots, if you are still not 100% sure of where your gun is shooting, keep shooting cartridges at that cross until you're 100% sure of how your gun is shooting. You're going to need a lot of paper, but it's worthwhile. If your pattern is not evenly spread, then try a different brand of cartridges. If your pattern is not even, has got a lot of holes in it, the clays can occasionally slip through. So try a different cartridge, because different cartridges pattern differently. So once you are happy with the spread and evenness of the pattern, stick with those cartridges. And if you win cartridges from a competition, then do a swap with somebody else, but try and use the same cartridges all the time. They give you confidence and they give you consistency. So I hope that helps. But remember, on the pattern board, don't aim the shotgun. Mount the gun, look at the cross and shoot. And that'll tell you whether we're shooting left, right, up or down. So that's a very important thing to know too. Okay, thank you for watching. Hope the video was useful, and I'll see you next time.